Jessica Radcliffe was one of those people who live for animals. She worked as an Orca trainer and spent every waking moment with her animal family. But she never could have expected what happened next. When Jessica Radcliffe went to work that day, it was just another normal day at the office, or rather the elephant enclosure. Jessica Radcliffe had been working at the Bronx Zoo for over 25 years and knew all of the animals like the back of her hand. So when it came to training elephants, no one was better suited than her. She had trained these animals for TV shows and movies and taught them how to paint and even ride bikes. They were more than just animals to her. They were her family. And while she loved them dearly, they could be dangerous if not handled correctly. One of the most difficult elephants to handle was the 6-ton, 34-year-old Ocala named Happy. He could be moody at times, but he loved his trainer and would always listen to her commands. At least that's what Jessica thought until one fateful day in 2002. Jessica was excited to start working with Happy that morning. The two of them were going to practice some tricks for an upcoming show. When Jessica arrived at the enclosure, she found Happy along with two other female elephants, Patty and Molly. All three of them were very friendly with Jessica and always greeted her with affection. But there was something different about Happy that morning. He seemed agitated and kept pacing around his enclosure. Jessica didn't think much of it at the time. She assumed that Happy was just excited to see her and do some tricks. But little did she know that this would be the last time she would ever see her beloved animal. As the morning progressed, Jessica continued to work with Happy and the other elephants. They practiced their tricks and Jessica was pleased with how well they were doing. But as the afternoon wore on, Happy's behavior became more erratic. He started to display signs of aggression and Jessica knew that something was wrong. Despite this, she continued to work with him, hoping that he would eventually calm down. But she had no idea what was about to happen next. Just before the incident, Jessica was attempting to teach Happy a new trick. She wanted him to pick up a ball with his tusks and then walk through a hoop. It was a simple enough task, but Happy was becoming increasingly agitated and was not cooperating. Jessica could sense that something was off and tried to take a break. But before she could do so, Happy snapped. In a split second, everything changed. Happy turned on Jessica and charged her with his tusks raised. Jessica could not believe what was happening. She had never seen this side of Happy before and she was terrified. There was nothing she could do to escape his wrath. His tusks were like daggers, and they hit her head and shoulders, sending her crashing to the ground. Jessica's world went black as she lay there motionless on the ground. Meanwhile, Happy stood over her, his tusks still raised. He had never displayed this kind of aggression before and the other elephants were just as shocked as everyone else. Jessica's colleagues rushed to her aid, but it was too late. She had already passed away from her injuries. The news of Jessica's death spread quickly and people were shocked and saddened by the news. No one could understand why Happy had turned on his beloved trainer. Was it just a freak accident or was there more to the story? As investigators began to piece together what happened, they uncovered some disturbing details. It turned out that Happy had been exhibiting signs of aggression for weeks before the incident. But Jessica had been so focused on training him that she hadn't noticed. It was a tragic mistake that cost her her life. Now let's look at some of the craziest animal attacks. Have you ever been attacked by an animal? Share your story in the comments below. We will read some of the most interesting ones in our next episode. What do you think of this story? Let us know in the comments below and share your thoughts about what Jessica could have done differently. Thank you for watching and we'll see you next time.